1984 Summer Air Hockey National Tournament, Boulder, Colorado. We missed a few good matches here. Mike Robinson beat Paul Marshall 4-2. And Vince Chappelle beat Bruce Morrison 4-2. And Phil Arnold's here to have some comments.
It's amazing how the air hockey talent has improved over the years. It's amazing now that players that were once so great, like Jim Carter, Rolf Moore, Mike Berry, they can't compete these days because at the high level, at the level of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions, and there's a whole host of players that are coming up. It's amazing what's happening here in air hockey with the improvement of talent. And there's no telling who's going to be able to emerge as victor in this tournament. But I see some excellent air hockey. You're watching in front of you John Stucky, one of the old-time greats. He is playing very well here against Tim Weissman. Tim Weissman, a 14-year-old, the youngest player in America, officially ranked against John Stucky, one of the older ranked, probably the oldest ranked player in the country. Youngest and oldest playing here. Stucky is ripping the youngster 3-0. But Tim's had a wonderful day. He defeated number 10 ranked Mike Shoppy earlier and beat him 4-0. And we got excellent matchers. We give a panorama of the entire room. We see players from all over the country here to my left. Let's see Vince Chappelle in the back from Houston and Bruce Morrison. And I'm Phil Arnold here. To my right is Barbara Marquis, the national women's champion, getting a little warm up over there and demolishing, I'm sure, some Boulder player. Now, as the camera comes back to me, we see here, forget your name. What's your name?
Fred.
Fred from?
California.
California.
Chris from Boulder.
Chris from Boulder, that's right. Well, we have players from California, from the Midwest, and, of course, from Houston. The Philadelphia contingent didn't arrive here today. The air hockey scene in Pennsylvania has deteriorated due to a lack of responsibility on the part of the players there. And let that be a warning to everyone who hears my voice that air hockey is not a permanent fixture like the sun or moon. It's not something eternal and permanent, but it's something that depends upon the good acts of good men and women everywhere to exist. And if you don't bust your butt working for it, air hockey is going to die, just like it has in other areas. But if you work at it, air hockey can develop into something that will last for many, many years. There's the end of that match between John Stucky and a hard left-hander straight shot to Tim's right side. Tim, you want to say a few words on tape here? How come he beat you?
I guess I didn't play well enough.
How did you beat my Shoppy earlier?
Using, I don't know, off goals and hand fakes, mostly.
I understand you're going to try to win the teen tournament coming up in Houston.
Yeah, I think I'm going to win that.
Okay, we've just heard from Tim Weissman. And
several other matches happening simultaneously. The site here is a rec center at the University of Colorado. It's September 22nd, 1984. Just fooling with the camera, folks. Don't worry about your TV screens. And here is Tim Weissman, right? 14 years old, from Houston, Texas. Actually beat a master player, Mike Shoppy, who attained his masterhood by beating Skip Wilkins a match to take number 10, I think, in the country. And this went down to the final point. And Tim took a lot of time and I believe put in a right wall bank. Was that correct?
That's right. I was right wall bank, huge angle on it.
Yeah, it sort of drifted over to the left. Have you ever beaten Shoppy in a competition before?
Yes, we're rivals, actually. We've
Really?
always been rivals.
It was amazing. We had a 13-year-old kid at a tournament once. You know, he did well in the amateur division, but certainly not as well as you're doing so far. Of course, you lost to John Stucky, didn't you?
Yes.
That's 4-0. He's been as high as number 4 in the country, and you know he's a veteran player,
Yeah.
old enough to be your father or more.
Well, I'm gonna try to do my best. If I win my next match, I'll be in the top 16. So.
Great. That's great. Youngest top 16 player ever, probably.
I mean,
If you get the top 10, youngest top 10 player.
yeah, I'm planning on being the youngest master.
All right. Well, I think we're going to sign off here and come back later for some more action. Fans, I hope your color is still good. We're going to sleazily pan over there to Metzler, or rather Marshall and Bearden. Go back and forth between Shoppy and Morrison and Marshall and Bearden. It's the 7th game here between these two longtime rivals, Marshall on the near side, Bearden on the far side. And a timeout. We're back. And Marshall wins. Marshall wins. Responds to the great applause. What do you say, Paul? I'm still great. What was the score of that last game?
7-6.
Ooh. 7-6, final game. Fans are discussing that match.
Here's the game for Robbins. Robbins has to back away now after hearing that. Tournament game.
This is the only second, maybe the second time Hernandez is beaten out Arnold. Trying to think how many times it's done that.
Okay. 80 national. No, it's the third time. 80.
Third time.
Boulder 82. He finished 4th.
Oh, okay.
0-0. 1-0 Robbins. 1 each. 2-1. Kill. 3-2 Hernandez. Bill. 4-3 Robbins. 4-all. Yeah. 5-4 Robbins. 5-all. Well, it must break resistance. Tournament point for Robbins. 6-5. 6-6. Tournament point for Robbins. Game point for Hernandez. See there. Certainly the most exciting final of all times.
Back in Boulder, Mark. Got to be back in Boulder. Let's go. Got to be back in Boulder. Got to be.
Roberts either survives to tie the set, maybe force a second set, or Robbins wins it here. Let's see what happens. And that's it! Mark Robbins, 7-6, wins his first national championship.
Robert and Mark, come over in front of the camera.
Only 2 points difference. Only 2 points difference. You could have won if you'd won two of those 7-6s he took. You would have won it.
Well, what can I say? It's good fast air hockey. It wasn't dull at all. I'm not trying to slide Jesse, but I enjoyed this a lot better.
Okay.
Than the time he took. Maybe because he beat me worse, but seriously, I just had a better time playing.
I think most
Although
people,
I do miss him, by the way.
yeah, everybody does somewhat, I guess.
No, seriously, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the first time
Yeah. But this was indeed the most exciting final ever. No doubt about it.
I consider that compliment.
Yeah. Mr. Robbins.